Welcome back to my channel, you guys. In today's video I am going to be doing a very cute nail set on my little cousin. This is a pop-off set. This nail design came out super cute. We thought of it on the spot because we had no idea what we were gonna do, but I wanted to do the like 3D swirls that are in trend right now, and I can't say anything but how gorgeous this nail set actually came out. So I was super happy with it, and she was too. She was really excited, and let's just get started. So funny story, you guys, like I mentioned, this is a pop-off set, and I was going to do 3 or 4 of her nails at first, and her nail beds are really tiny. Like I said, she's my little cousin, so she's little, and she doesn't like me calling her little, by the way, you guys. But yeah, I was gonna do 3 or 4 of her nails, but on the pinky I didn't have any size nail tip for her, and when I do pop-off nails I like them to be the exact same size. I don't really like to cut unless I'm gonna perfectly cut it, because I don't go in with my file or anything, since it's very, like, the pop-off set is very sensitive, so with anything, any filing or anything, it'll pop off. So yeah, we didn't even put one on the pinky, so we were gonna do 3, the ones you see right here. However, in the middle of our acrylic application, you are going to see that it pops off. So I think 1 bead, and then at the second bead it pops off at the cuticle area, and so I just let it dry and I completely take it off, because yeah, I was like, I have to glue it back on or I have to do the pop-off set again, and we had already done 2 acrylics, so I was like, let's just leave it and let's just do 2 nails. So we were down to 2 nails, and I did want to leave the thumb for another video, which I will be uploading right after this one, with a different design. But yeah, so we are doing 2 nails, and the glue that I'm using is from 𝘈𝘃𝘠. The acrylic is from my brand, from Crafts by 9, and it is in the color guava. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is definitely one of my favorite cover acrylics that we have. We do have an entire collection. If you guys haven't checked it out, it is available on my website. But this color is just so beautiful, so beautiful, and I really love the pink on pink with this specific acrylic color, with like a pink gel polish design. It really makes it stand out, but even on its own it is just gorgeous. And you guys can see how buttery it is, how pigmented, there's no marbling. I mean, not to toot my own horn because it's my brand, but it really is an amazing acrylic. And so I am applying it right here, and I am also using my acrylic brush from my website. This is in the number 12. We do have 2 sizes available for you guys. Make sure to check those out as well. Everything is linked down below in the description box for you guys. But yeah, look at how just I love the application. It's not too thin and it's not too thick. It really is very beginner friendly, and I love it. So yeah, I'm basically just going to be applying the acrylic to all the nails, and then you'll be seeing that I'm only going to be working on the 2 nails left, which is totally fine, you guys. I was going to do 1 nail initially just to show you guys like the design, but I ended up doing 3, well, 2 technically. But yeah, I really wanted to perfect like these nails. Like I said, I try to do it as best as I can because I do not go in with the e-file or the file. Of course, if I was actually putting acrylics on her and not doing a pop-off set, I would, you know, go all in and do the sealing of the cuticle, you know, all those other steps. But because this is a pop-off set, I do it for content purposes, and I really just want to explain like what I'm doing, what I use, so you guys can kind of see. But I do have other videos here on my YouTube channel that actually shows step by step how to do acrylic nails without like the pop-off set. So if you guys are interested in that, then make sure to go check out those videos, which are also here on my website. Okay, you guys know that I am a sucker for acrylic application. It is my favorite part of doing nails, always has been. It's just so satisfying, and this acrylic application right here did not disappoint. I love how big the bead is like when you pick it up. Of course, when you have your liquid to powder ratio down, you are able to pick up the bead that you're looking for at the right size. That's why it's very important to practice that liquid to powder ratio. There are many like ebooks out there, or like sheets that are printable, and you just put them inside one of those like transparent, what is it, like a photo album sheet, or like, I don't know, like, you guys know what I mean? You put it in one of those, and you just practice your liquid to powder ratio with acrylic powder and monomer, and it's super easy to do, you guys. It just takes a lot of practice. When somebody asks me, what is that called? It's always, something's always at the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. Like, I just say practice is what I'm trying to say. Like, practice does wonders, you guys. I went to school 1,600 hours, completed my cosmetology, and I can't tell you enough that 80% was self-taught through trial and error myself, not through school. And it's just practice as much as you can on yourself, on your partner, on your family, on a practice hand, whatever it may be. Do those pop-off sets, do those practice sets, because eventually it will just become easier. I remember in the beginning, I used to literally write down on my phone the steps to doing acrylic nails when I first started getting clients. When I did back then, I would literally write down the steps to doing acrylic nails, because I would have nightmares that I would forget the steps when my client was sitting down in front of me. And so I would literally write it down on my phone, like, as many times, go through it, say it out loud. And right before I went to sleep, I would read it over and read it out loud. Like, I was traumatized, you guys, with those nightmares, no joke. But yeah, just practice, and you will get it down to the point where now, I don't even think about it really. It just comes naturally. And that's really what it is when doing nails, that it will come naturally eventually. Even if it looks far away and you think, oh, like, I won't get there, you will, I promise. Just practice whatever it is that you're trying to do, whether it be acrylic application, gel X, gel polish, whatever it is, just practice. Also, something that I definitely recommend you guys do is practice one thing at a time. Do not go all in on everything and try to give, like, if you're a beginner and just service everything, gel polish, acrylic, gel X, all of that, because all of that takes time. And so I definitely recommend you sticking to one thing for a bit, and then once you feel comfortable enough, then add that service on until you feel like you're comfortable enough, by practicing. Because I always knew that I wanted to do acrylic application, and so I felt like that was very easy. Not like easy, but it was easier if I would have just said, I'm going to do gel polish and acrylic application and gel X and do it all. And so I would have to, instead of practicing one thing, I would have to be practicing 3 things, which, would probably be driving me crazy. So just pick what you want to do first, or what your main goal is in terms of nail services, and do that for a while. Practice. Why? You can still practice the other stuff, of course, but I wouldn't recommend you guys just giving all 3 services or 4 or 5 services at one go when you're a beginner in all of them. And that's just from my personal experience, because like I said, I always knew I wanted to do acrylic nails. It was just something I've always been super passionate about, and so I just started with nail acrylic applications, acrylics, practicing all that, and then I started kind of going into the gel polish, and I'm kind of starting to get into like gel X. I understand the concept of it and like the initials of it, but I wouldn't be comfortable enough to do it on anybody, because I don't think I have that down, because I haven't practiced it. And so until I practice it a lot more, then I'll feel a little bit more comfortable. I do not take clients, you guys. I haven't taken clients for maybe like 3 years, I want to say. I don't remember how long it's been, but it's been a long time. And so it's been a while since I've had to take clients, but I do my own nails. I practice on other, like my boyfriend, and now my little cousin, my mom, and I do her nails, and of course my handy dandy practice hand, which you guys see like in almost all my videos. And so that is where I get my practice. Even though I don't take clients, you guys, that is your sign that you do not need to take clients in order for you to practice nails. there's just so many different things out there that you can practice with. And if you guys ever have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram or let me know down below in the comments. I do have discount codes for silicone practice hands and for a lot of materials that you need to do those practice sets. So enough about that. Now we are going to go in with my gel polish, which I'm using the Elegance Nail Supply. It is one of their newest gel polish collections, and this color is so neon, so beautiful, and just look at how pigmented it is. I showed the number in the beginning. I don't remember what number it is exactly, but it will be linked down below in my description box. I'm also going to be using my Crafts by 9 liner brush number 3, which is my all-time favorite to doing long French tip nails or designs on long nails. It is just super easy, you know, it's very, very easy to do. I love the bristles, and all I do is like do the French tip and then just the lines, the outline, and then I go in with the actual gel polish applicator and fill it in. I feel like that makes it super easy because this color, as you see, it's super pigmented, but a lot of gel polishers are really streaky. And so if I were to go in with the same liner brush and just brush it on like that, it could be very streaky. This one would have been fine without it because, like I said, it's super pigmented, but it's also a lot faster to go in with that same brush applicator that comes with the gel polish because it's a lot thicker, it holds a lot more of that pigment, and it just glides on very, very easily. Once you have that outline done, it's good to go. So after that, I cure it underneath my lamp for 60 seconds, and I'm all done with that French tip. I would have left it like this, you guys. You guys know I love me some play nails. I love it. But I wanted to do that 3D nail design. I have tried it 2 other ways, and I have another video that I will be posting doing it as well. My first time it was a fail. My second time it was a little bit better. This time I think it's a lot better, and I just got a new product that I am super excited to use because I think it will be even better, make it a lot easier, and I think the final product would absolutely be gorgeous with this new product because it's like specifically for this. But this right here, the not polish product that I'm using for the 3D swirls, is honestly amazing. I don't know if it was meant to be for these 3D swirls. I don't think it was ever thrown in that direction. Like, I don't think it was advertised as that, but honestly, it works wonders. It's amazing. So it's a gem gel, and it obviously is for gems, for like rhinestones and stuff, for big rhinestones. I love using it because it's super thick. And so now with this trend going around with like the 3D swirls and like 3D cherries and like things like that on nails, I was like, let me try using that, and honestly, it worked amazing. I think it was just me. I kind of got a little I get a little nervous to see if like the swirls are gonna come out right or not, and so I think that is where it messes up. But honestly, it's just super easy to use. I use the same liner brush, and I would say to cure it in between each swirl because even though it is a very thick consistency, if you leave it like for a few minutes or like a while, it can tend to like spread a little bit, and then it'll kind of ruin the design that you originally put on the nail. So just cure it after each swirl. Flash cure it for 10-15 seconds, and then at the very, very end, once you're done, that is when you cure it for the whole 60 seconds to make sure that it is completely cured. Now I'm going in with my Crafts by 9 Glossy No Wipe Gel Top Coat to just make this whole entire thing pop. Make sure to not go over the swirls too much because you don't want to like flood it and then kind of ruin the design. But this design came out so cool, you guys. A whole entire set would be amazing. I would definitely do this on myself, but I don't think I have the patience for it, to be honest, especially at a length like this. But it is really the perfect nail design and length right here, and color and everything. It just looks amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My little cousin wants to do a short shout out here in a second, so I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all so you guys can hear her shout out, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, see you. Oh, I forgot that I put a 3D charm on. Well, this one's available on my website, Crafts by 9 too. I totally forgot that I put this heart on there, but it just very, very cute. My pearl nails, it made it really pop. So bye guys, I'll see you in the next video.
bye. Shout out to JJ's Insta, and peace out. Have a great time.